I live in South Bank Place on the 19th floor. My name is the Donut Daddy. I believe in taking care of myself and a balanced diet and a rigorous exercise routine. In the mornings, I do stomach crunches. I can do 1,000 now. In the shower, I use a water-activated gel cleanser, then a honey almond body scrub, and then a face and exfoliating gel scrub. I then use a deep pore cleanser lotion. After my shower, I apply an herb mint facial mask, which I leave on for 10 minutes while I prepare the rest of my routine. I always use an aftershave lotion with little or no alcohol, because alcohol dries your face and makes you look older. There is an idea of a Donut Daddy, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me, only an entity, something illusory. And though I can hide my cold gaze and you can shake my hand and feel my flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not there. Welcome to another official Donut Daddy YouTube video. Now we're going to be going through some of your most burning questions. We're going to also be doing a nice gym workout, and there'll be a surprise later on in the video for you, so make sure you stick around. So everyone asks me, do I drink coffee? You know, what do I have in the morning? How do I get going? Essentially, I count out my beans at the moment. It's a little trick I learned from Beethoven himself. So he used to count out 60 beans. Well, the equivalent of 60 beans. I just got into the habit of counting beans. And I think it's a nice psychological trick in the morning to get the brain moving for 22, 24, 26. Just going to grind that up. And then we get our coffee grinds in there. And we're going to put that on the stove. With my coffee, I like to get my body moving in the morning. A little bit of cocoa and also some collagen. A little bit of protein in the morning. Get that nice smooth coffee in there. Now it's time to answer some of your most desired questions. Oh yeah, that's good cocoa. So let's start with the elephant in the room. Birdmans asks, what does the inside of your calendar look like? Well, each page is filled with photos I know you're dying to see. QR codes that link to delicious images and videos I know you're craving to see. But you're gonna have to buy it to find out. Limited stock available. Samantha Avarias asks, has your life changed after the Donut Daddy videos? If yes, how? Oh, that's good. So, my life has changed. I get noticed by you beautiful people on the street, at festivals, events in the city. So, I appreciate that. I appreciate your love and support. Also, making the videos. I mean, it's filled with a lot of pleasure and pain. So, that's always fun and enjoyable. Slapping that dough, massaging it, caressing it, getting my face in it. It's quite interesting and unique. So, of course my life's changed, but you know, I'm still the Donut Daddy at the end of the day, if you know what I'm saying. Former Swite White asks, what are your top 5 favorite foods? In no particular order. I mean, I love all foods, but let's get this going. Dark chocolate, peanut butter, salted, crunchy nuts. Steak, medium, moist inside. Rocket Parmesan salad. Oats and blueberries. Bit of honey on top. Delicious. I also love a really nice, juicy, tight, moist, big peach that I can shake around and get my face in and bite into it a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Fit Firm Larissa asks, how do you stay so lean with all your desserts? I boil it down to 3 important things. Eating clean, number one. Nice, moist, tight chicken breast, broccoli and rice, majority of the meals, maybe some oats. Getting a lot of physical exercise, if you know what I'm saying. And then, of course, you can still have a nice little late night snack, you know, some cookies, dip it in some milk, crunch them up. Maybe a nice little caramelized peach, slap it around a bit. So that's how I do it. But obviously stay healthy, stay fit. Larissa, stay firm. Next question. Tokyo01268 asks, where do you live? Well, the question is, where do you want me to live? Drop a comment down below. But seriously, I'm in Melbourne, Australia, down under, kangaroos, koalas, wild animals everywhere, big hairy snakes slithering around up your skirt. You gotta watch out. But you know, I am planning on going to the US and Thailand at some point during this year. So, might see you there. Maria_Bell_Rose asks, what's your favorite position to f in? Look, if you play your cards right, if you're lucky enough, maybe one day you might get to find out. Next question. So to begin our workout, we're going to be doing some one-armed cable rows. So let's go ahead and get stuck into it. Want that full contraction. Really squeeze it right in there. We'll do the other arm. Just my warm-up sets. For our second exercise, we're going to be doing cable bicep curls. This gives a little bit of different resistance as to using the normal dumbbells. Second set of lunges. You'll push yourself every set. And after you've warmed up, go close to failure. Maximum muscle hypertrophy. Controlling every rep, but not too slow. You want to really push through them, otherwise you get too fatigued, you don't get enough reps out. Clean it up, it might get a bit messy. So we're doing one set of skull crushers for the tricep here. As you're bringing them down just to your skull. Really good exercise. So now it's time for my big surprise for you. I got a delicious, super healthy granola recipe for you. First thing is preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Start with our rolled oats. Old-fashioned style, normal oats. I'm using organic. This is 4 cups. Now I got my nuts and I'm using pecans, walnuts, and macadamias. You can use any nut of choice, whatever nut your heart desires. Adding just a teaspoon of salt. This is for flavor. Just a touch of cinnamon. Liquid coconut oil. You can also use olive oil. I'm using half a cup. This kind of helps combine things, but makes it not too dry as well. It's never good when it's dry. Half a cup of honey or maple syrup, straight from the bee's butt. One teaspoon of vanilla extract. Dried fruit. This is a mix of raisins. There's a bit of apricots, a bit of orange, a bit of apple. We're gonna use that. You can use any dried fruit. Cranberries are good too. We're gonna use this. So we've got all our ingredients and we're gonna combine that. Now I put a silicone mat down. That's so it doesn't stick. If you have parchment paper or baking paper, you can also use that. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Press down on it because you want some parts to stick together. That gives you your crunchy clusters. And this smells incredible with the cinnamon and the honey. Now we're gonna go ahead and put that in our oven. Bake that for 20 minutes until it's golden brown. We've got some diced dragon fruit. We're gonna go ahead and turn that into a puree. Smooth, creamy dark chocolate into rough, tiny little bits. Couple of mils inside each to the side. And we'll mix that in at the end. Fresh figs. Dragon fruit puree. Our granola's looking golden brown. Golden brown, delicious, crunchy granola. You can store this up in a sealed container for a couple of weeks. Have it for breakfast, have it as a snack. It's absolutely amazing, super healthy. Quenelle of yogurt. Figs, fresh figs. Red currants. This is super refreshing, nice granola with the crunch, a little bit salty, but you also got the sweetness from the honey and the cinnamon to balance it out. You got the red currants for a bit of zest, the blueberries for the antioxidants, the dragon fruit for the color, but also a little bit of that fruity taste as well. Your yogurt balances it all out with a nice piece of fig on top. I want to get my tongue right in this.